are back after NAB Las Vegas, baby. This is our first time here, and we've already seen some YouTubers that we're excited about.
We've played the roulette.
Them later.
Played the roulette. And we've got a problem, or shall I say our bank balance has a problem, because the gear FOMO has really kicked in.
There was so much cool stuff there. We got a bit bougie, invested, also really lucky to be given a few things.
You say bougie, I would call it an addiction. I think it's I think we've got
a problem.
See someone. But the big new addition that is very exciting and is going to bring a lot of nice content to the channel is, well, it's not these, but it's actually
the Avatar.
The Avatar 2, indeed, the new FPV drone from DJI.
We were never interested in the first one, but when this came out, it just looked like a little bit better video quality. The
spec just adds up, and I think the price is also good. I mean, we got the Fly More combo, so it comes in this nice little pouch, 3 batteries, and the DJI Care,
remote, the proper remote, as well as the little doodah.
Maybe make a vid from it. Should be fun.
Yeah, maybe like a fun little review, kind of like the same as we did like our Mavic Mini Ultimate review that was actually hilarious to make. It's one of our favourite videos that we've ever made.
And that was a while ago, so I think it's time to do a follow-up.
Where is it?
There we are.
There we are. The DJI Mic 2s. We're shooting a project and we'd actually forgotten our trusty lav mics. So, Just Do Danny had actually bought some like the day before. He'd never even used them. And we were like, man, give us your mics.
Yeah.
And we tried them out. It was super windy, like chaotically windy, and it sounded amazing.
The 32-bit float is just insane.
The
like
onboard recording.
The onboard 32-bit float recording, it makes a world of a difference. So
with the Rode Wireless Go 2s that we had, every time after we filmed, I was like, ooh.
Pray to God that it's turned out okay.
Let's hope there was some recording. So the onboard recording as well.
Chef's kiss. We have kind of gone against our dear friend Tom Buck's recommendation because we asked him. He was like Rode Wireless Pros, and then we just ordered the DJIs, so.
Sorry, Tom, but you know, we'll let you know if we regret it or not, because I mean, the Rodes do have a better spec.
In terms of like usability and user friendliness, these are, in my opinion, and I've watched a few vids, like tenfold better than the Rodes. So anyway, we'll let you know if we regret it. Now on to the Saramonic.
More microphones. So we've been using the Saramonic Blink
Me Too?
Me Too.
It's like Blink 182.
You can put a little logo on. We actually personally have each other's faces on.
So I'm just looking up at Saramonic.
And I'm looking like it. They're really good little microphones.
I was really surprised by their sound quality. Like, I'm really surprised. And again, I love the fact that they come in a very compact package. Everything's like magnetic, so you've got the receiver. I mean, I don't know why I'm talking. We can do a review if you want. But
they're fine. But actually, we've got these ones.
Yes.
I didn't tell you this actually, but I saw a video comparing these to the DJI and the Rodes, the Rode Pros. And it was up there. It was comparative. So basically, we spoke to Saramonic. They did give us this, and they told us that it is on par with those two other wireless systems, except it doesn't have a 32-bit float. They were kind of arguing that you don't need it.
Very similar.
This is the mic.
They're basically
system.
Like very
similar. And also, what I love about these, does the DJI have it? The fact that you can connect it to your phone as well.
DJI
they do, yeah, fair enough. It's like half the price, right?
Yeah, I think even less.
I want to say like 150. I'll put it down here what it is, but great price.
Moving on to another product which we're very excited about. So for many years we've been using the Peak Design aluminium travel tripod. And then our friend Mike, who is a distributor, said, guys, you've got to try this tripod. And oh my days.
I have never, actually no, I was really excited about the Peak Design tripod when it first came out.
So this is actually carbon fibre. It's half the weight, a third of the price of the carbon fibre version.
Cannot even explain how light it is.
Got your hair on it, boss? It's so light, but on top of that, it has like a hybrid photo video head. Pop this here, and you've actually got a fluid pan and tilt head, which is going to be a game changer for our video work, because with this one, it's just a ball head. You can't do any movement, And this, I mean, look at it. Look at that.
I had it in my backpack, which I never travel with the tripod because it's just too heavy for me. And I didn't even notice it was there. So if using it is anything like carrying and traveling with it,
we're excited.
Excited. From
our friends at Falcon, they gifted us this little nifty half cage, which I am very excited to try because we use their full cage on the A7S III, which we're recording on right now. Very light. It's still got like pretty much all the mounting options that you should want.
But it's also really like bendable in different ways. So I was actually shown like a little
hack
tripod option with that as well. Our washing's done. I'm really excited about this. You weren't sold.
Originally, no, but I do like the idea of the multifunctionality of it because even, you know what we could have used this for? We could have F22'd this on our A7S III cage and brought our shotgun mic 30 centimeters closer to our faces with this.
That's so true.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like this, if you get creative with it, you can actually do a lot of cool stuff with it. But also for quick switching on
vertical,
horizontal, and gimbal.
Speaking of Accsoon, so they were actually the amazing people who got us out to Vegas in the first place. We were hosting their stand at NAB and we were so lucky to work with these guys. They are the best.
They have just been legendary to work with. And we love the products, but we love the way the brand is heading. They're really working hard to develop awesome products.
The Cineview Nano is like, I'm so passionate about that little guy. We'll put a video up here that's explaining that. But at NAB, there was a launch by Atomos of the Ninja phone.
Yeah.
Which turns your phone into a professional monitor.
Funny they should launch that because Accsoon's had the CMO for years. So, you know, we were there first, but whatever. But on top of that, during NAB or just before NAB, Accsoon launched the CMO 4K, which is essentially the Ninja phone, but it's way cheaper. Records 4K, super, super light. I mean, this guy's $179 for 4K directly into your phone.
Yeah, it records directly into your phone. So imagine you're filming on your camera. Let's say you're filming in vertical. That's going straight to your phone for upload.
In 4K.
In 4K. You can just make a reel straight off the bat with your camera.
Enough said. Head over to Accsoon's YouTube if you want to check out more about that. On top of that as well, another exciting release is this guy from Zhiyun, the X60, which is a 60 watt RGB light, which is crazy in this form factor. Crazy stuff.
Zhiyun are absolutely killing it with lighting. Absolutely. They're falling behind with the gimbals.
A little bit, yes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But the lighting, they are actually slaying.
You know, that's it in my pot. This is a 60 watt battery, all mains powered.
I mean, not even that long ago they brought out the 20 watt, which was already
awesome.
Like groundbreaking, and then now this.
And we've tested it, and believe me, 60 watt of RGB, wow. Wowza.
We actually used it in Vegas to turn our room into a bit of a
party suite. Yes, we did, yeah.
It's good for strobe lighting.
Let's keep this professional.
Mantis Pod.
Yeah, but we got this a little while ago,
We did get it a little while ago, but we did go to the PGYTECH stand and we actually figured out that there are multiple options of this. So we've got the cheapest one possible.
It's just to try it out because, to be honest, we're a little bit disenchanted with all of the small mini tripod, vlog tripod, travel tripods.
Any that we've ever used.
They just don't. We used the GorillaPod for the longest time, didn't we? Because everyone did.
Everyone used it.
But it's not, it's a bit shite. And then this, so far, so good, is definitely the #1 little mini tripod out of any of them.
It always confuses me how you open it though.
Yeah, you just do that and then swing it out.
And then it's got this at the back so you can like hook it.
Yeah, it's actually really, really versatile.
Is it focused?
No, I don't know. Just checking if it's enough about gear, but I think it's enough about gear.
Yeah, it's enough.
It's enough about gear. So as we mentioned, we were very, very lucky to travel to Las Vegas and spend 2 weeks there, which were awesome because we got to collaborate with some of our friends, film some vids.
We had like a day out creating with Just Do Danny. We rented a Corvette Stingray.
We did rent a Corvette Stingray.
So got some sick footage with that, made a couple of reels. We also hung out with Danny and Lucas from Castle Rec.
awesome filmmakers. They came
Brazilian
from Brazil.
filmmakers.
We had a day out in the desert, burnt my head. Then the convention came. We worked super hard, partied super hard because, you know, these networking events, crazy.
Absolutely nuts.
You should have seen the B&H party.
The B&H club party. Behind the DJ, massive screen advertising tripods.
You know, it was just weird, like a club, a Vegas rooftop club full of camera nerds.
Also, a huge part of that experience was meeting some of our favourite creators.
Sydney. Sydney's a Sydney is... Sydney, you are the nicest man.
We just cannot describe to you how amazing these events are. They've absolutely launched our careers into another dimension. They've given us so many new friends, and the actual real life 3D social connection is something that you rarely get to experience as a creator, like making content online.
And it's so worth it because it's so different to be able to rant about the algorithm, or these people, they do the same thing as you day in, day out. They get you.
I'm motivated
We can't recommend it
so
enough.
much to make this video. It's quite last minute. And speaking to Sydney and hearing about his graft, how hard he tries. When he was out in Vegas, he was grafting to make a few videos. That's giving me the motivation today to shoot this video, even though we've got like an hour.
And even though the production quality might not be through the roof, but we're like, you know what, we're going to grind it out. We're going to get this vid, hit you up with some vid.
Baz and Saz. So if you're ever invited to one of these events, or there is one close to you, or you feel like being bougie and flying across the world,
You gotta go.
you gotta do it.
Doesn't matter if it's, you know, if it's someone's 32nd and a half birthday, or, you know, you've got your shopping to do, you gotta go.
excuse.
You gotta drop it, you gotta go.
There's one coming up in LA.
There's one coming up in Amsterdam in September, the
one
IBC
coming up
big.
in Brazil.
There's a lot out there. There's a lot
So
out there.
many.
There's some big ones, there's some small ones.
Anyway, we love you. We're back. We're so excited to make vids. Let's say that the next vid is going to be about the Avata 2.
Yes, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Love you.
Right.
Bye. We smashed
Is that good? Is that good?